Hello there my crafty little buggers, and welcome back to another photo manipulation video. I've saved all the layers of this piece, so at some point it might turn into an animation, or I might be too bored to do something like that. You never know. You may have noticed that I took a little rest from posting on YouTube. I had some shorts uploaded up front until the end of January, but otherwise I've been pretty much idle. Other than the 4-hour-long live video where I questioned my sanity after a while. It's still online if you want to go watch 4 hours of me not having a clue what I'm doing and slowly sliding down into some very dark parts of my psyche. Anyway, to cut the bull, I have something new in stock for you. Other than this new art piece that I'm quite proud of, if I may say so, the good news is that I have successfully finished my first ever animation course, and I have some very good and very satisfied students. That being said, they encouraged me to create a 3-part online motion graphics course, from the very basics moving on to some animation in marketing, and finally what will probably be the most interesting to you, animation in gaming. So keep an eye out for the upcoming info, or an ear, or whatever organ you feel like, just don't be a perv, please. Now onto the piece you see forming in front of you. Aside from some of my own photos, the rest of the images I've downloaded from Pixabay. They're fully free to use, that way I didn't have to pay attention to any possible intellectual property infringement, because this piece is what ended up in a Far East oriented D&D campaign whipped up in February in collaboration with two of my good friends that I've mentioned so many times before, Scott from Venger's decks doing the campaign and Filip from Ghelfi Studios who composed the soundtrack. I highly recommend following them both on social media and joining their Discord servers if you feel like it. All the necessary info about them will be in the description box below the video. A little bit about the story behind this piece. As I said, we whipped up a Far East inspired campaign for February in celebration of the Year of the Tiger. Scott did an amazing job coming up with the Nian monster, and I really enjoyed putting it to life using photo manipulation. I did take some creative liberties, but only for the sake of making it in time. That being said, there's a cute little anecdote behind it. Scott gave me a description and I started creating it, but when I showed him what I made, this was his response. So, for me, background perfect. The Nian itself can fly, so I'd imagine it might have wings of some sort, maybe the body longer so it can snake through the air. And I think it would fit if it looked a little more like a ferocious Chinese dragon, if that's possible. The odd thing is that his description was this. The Nian had a body of a massive powerful bull, and the head of a sleek and majestic lion with a single curved horn rising from the skull. So I said, that's from your description, but since I'm the artist here, I take full artistic freedom and you'll just have to deal with it. Jokes aside, I'm not joking, too late to do it from the beginning, since I have more work and our deadline is February 20th. I even left it with 2 horns instead of one that was supposed to be on the forehead. Kinda felt more like it, and Scott wholeheartedly accepted my ideas. So there you go, a little behind the scenes trivia for a little fun. And now I'll just let you enjoy the process with a bit of Filip's music, but before I do that, let me just remind you to like this video and subscribe to my channel if photo manipulation and animation is what interests you. Cheers, and see you again in the next video soon.